Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kids of all ages, welcome back to FTB Revelation. That's right, folks. We're back on our modded server, back on our modded world, doing all the cool modded things. I am your most gracious host, RB Plays. Last episode, we worked on automating our big reactor, our extreme reactor, so that it would turn on and off based on the amount of power in a power cell. And one of the viewers out there, Charlie Malady Strawn, he suggested something different. So we're going to work on that real quick. And that's not all we're going to do today, but he basically made a very awesome suggestion, and that is to use more of these reactor redstone ports. If you put 3 of them in, we've got 1 already. If you put 3 of them in, you can kind of have them do the same thing I'm doing now with the power cell, but instead of basing the amount of energy on what's in the power cell, it bases whether the reactor turns on and off based on what's in the reactor. And so I think I want to do that because that's actually a much better way to do it. So we're going to make 2 more of these. So go ahead and craft those. And while it's crafting those, we'll go down here and I'll kind of show you some other stuff that I had done. You probably caught at the end of the last episode that I had upgraded these conduits, these ductwork here, to impulse item ducts. So these go all the way over here. And this, I'll tell you, this was a process, I tell you. This comes all the way over here, and there's a zombie pigman around here somewhere. And it ties into our mob crushers over here for all the different mob farms. So like this one here is the Cursed Earth farm. That one over here is the Blaze farm. That one down there is the Wither farm. And they are now all updated to impulse item ducts. They go all the way over here to the drawer controller to store all of our items. It's going kind of slow though. Once the items get into once the items get into the item ducts, it goes pretty fast. But there's still a big, huge backlog of items that get into the system, and so I have to turn it off every once in a while and let it kind of clear itself out. And I think it's a limitation of either the servos, because I'm just using hardened servos, I think, or the mob crushers themselves. So we're gonna take this out, right? This right here is going to actually be, I'm going to put this up on top, I think. So this energy, this power tap is going to move back to the top of the reactor, and this power cell will go up there also. And then these 2 RF monitors will come out, and I'll have 2 more of these redstone ports down here in the bottom. One will feed into this line, another will feed into this line right here, and then that third one will feed back and turn the reactor on and off. So let's go get those real quick. Should be able to do this pretty quickly. So reactor, hitting the R button and it tries to go to recipes. Reactor, redstone ports, cool. We're going to need some more structure ducts. So structural duct, that would be those. Can I make those? No, because I don't have any iron nuggets, I mean. Yeah. You know what, let's make a recipe for those, because that would be kind of cool. Structural ducts. Yeah, you and you. Cool. Do I know how to make iron nuggets? So nugget. Iron nuggets, cool. Yeah, so that knows how to do that. That's cool. So we can make those. You come down in here like so, and you get put in there like that. Let's get some more blank patterns coming. Should be able to do another 10 of those, right? Yeah, sure. I went to the Nether yesterday after recording and got a ton of glowstone. I mean, it feels like a ton, but it's not really. And then we also want to make these redstone, oh man, still redstone. There they are. These things here, I want to be able to make these as well. So you go like that. Yep. Do I have these now? Yeah, here they come. Cool. Give me those. Give me that. And I can totally make signalum, right? I think I have enough signalum, so that should be fine. Put you in here. Yep. Okay, so let's get some structural ducts. probably need, oh, it makes 6, so let's do 12. 12 should be fine. And then those redstone, I really need to figure out how to turn that off. And we're going to need 4 of these, so it makes 2, so that should be fine. Cool. Okay. Redstone, got those, cool. And structural ducts, it's got those, awesome. So now we can go ahead and put these in down here. Today, the other thing we want to work on is we want to work on some kind of teleportation. Teleportation is kind of going to be a big deal for us because we're going to need to start venturing out and getting out into the world a little bit more and doing all of the things. So let's put one of these here, yes, and one of them, say, here. Yeah, one of them here. Okay, so you can go here like so, and you can go there like so, and that puts that whole thing back together. Now this one here is set to turn on and off based on redstone signal, right? This one over here, we want this to tie into this circuit over here, and this circuit is measuring when the power is greater than 90%. So I want to set this one up for the same thing, right? So we're going to measure energy amount, and we want this to be active while above 90%, right? 90%. Emit, okay. And then this one here, this one was, I think this one was 60%. So is that kind of where I want to be still? Is it still 60%? I think so. So let's go ahead and tell it, again, energy output level, active while below 60%. Okay. All right. So now we can take this, we can get rid of this right here, and this right here, this, and this. We can put this back up top. So I got no room for you. So you can get closed. Okay, we need to fill this thing up with redstone too. You get broke and you get broke. I don't have any more room in my inventory. We can get rid of these. That'll be fine. So now we take these structure ducts like so, and we just hook them up like so. So you come down here like this, and we can probably just bring this redstone right over like this, right? And that'll get that redstone out of our system. Cool. Get these things here. Put one right there and one right there. So this one here is going to be an input, redstone input. This one is going to be a redstone output. And it's going to be active whenever the reactor is above 90%, which right now it should not be. Right now, since it's not running, it should actually be below 90%, which would be good. Let's get some more redstone. I think I can do this. Get some more redstone. Are you freaking kidding me? Every time I get in here, it wants to use the R as a recipe, and I don't like that at all. You and you and you can totally get in there. We'll extend this this redstone line here. Yeah. So we want to bring this structure duct down like so. And yeah, that'll be fine. So give me you, you go there, and then you go there. Cool. That one should be input. This one will be output. Cool. And some more redstone. Cool. So that is now active, which means that is active, which means that the reactor should be on. Let's go see if it's on. And it should now take the reactor back up to 90%, which is where we want it, right? So reactor, cruising along, love it. So it's 26, 27% full. We can stand here and watch this for a second. And it should fill up. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to fill this thing up with resonant ender today, and that will help to keep it cool, because right now the core heat is extremely high, the casing heat is extremely low. You want to try and get those balanced with each other, or at least you want to try and get more heat away from the core. I guess the more heat that there is in the core, the more heat or the more fuel you consume. I think that's how that works. Plus, by doing that, it will actually increase the amount of RF that we make. So instead of making 5,000 RF, we might make somewhere closer to 15,000 RF. So this is getting close to 90%. We're at 70% now. Once that gets to 90%, then it should turn off. 77%, 78%. Last 10%, here we go. Let me get a little drink here because my throat's bothering me. That's cool. 89%. Offline. Sweet, it's working. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. So now up here, let's go ahead and put this power tap back in. And again, we'll put that right in the middle, like so. And we'll put the power relay here, right? And I think in an effort to kind of make this cool, because we won't have enough room to go in between here and there. Let's just put the power cell for right now. I'll figure out a good place for this in a minute, but for right now, let's just go ahead and put this right here. I guess right there will be fine. We need to change these inputs and outputs. So you get made to an input. Oh, you can break that like that? I didn't know that. And then you get changed to an output. So you go like that. Where's my wrench for this? Right there. Cool. Boom. That should start filling up with power. Yes, sir. I love it. And then this over here, actually, I don't think I need to do anything else with that, do I? That's just charging it up with power. Cool. All right, so that takes care of that. Now, let's go over here. Not over here. Let's go over here. I want to get this thing to start making me some buckets of resonant ender, and I think I need 14. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 times is 20. Oh, I need more than 14. So 24 plus 4, 8, 12, 16. That's what, 40? That's 40 buckets of resonant ender. Right? Oh, 41 actually, because I need one in the center too. So 41 buckets of resonant ender. Are you freaking kidding me? Resonant ender. So I was playing around with this a little bit yesterday. I have 3 buckets now. So let's go ahead and that's 38. So let's get you to craft up 38 buckets of resonant ender. I'm missing ender pearls for this. How am I missing? Oh, because it needs 4 ender pearls per bucket to make a bucket of resonant ender. So we're going to need to we won't be able to do that yet. Well, that sucks. Because the other thing that I need to do today is it's gonna require ender pearls as well. So I guess we'll skip that for right now. This thing is actually working pretty well. We're still sitting pretty good on power, on fuel for our reactor, and I've got some more fuel over here that I processed yesterday. So I'm not going to worry about that too much. We're going to have to get going on an ender pearl farm. We are getting ender pearls from the mob spawner. You know, that is something that we could do though, because up here we've got this thing, right? And it gives us an ender pearl every so often, which is fine. But we could totally make that better, because we could put that on endstone and it would speed up the process. Plus we should start getting ender lilies from that. So maybe we'll work on that in a future episode, maybe next episode. But right now what we need is we need a way to teleport around. So we're going to use some RFTools matter transmitters and matter receivers. These things work out really, really nice. So matter transmitter sends you someplace, matter receiver receives you from someplace. And so let's go ahead and make one of these. We're going to need to make one of these, right? So there's that. And we're also going to need all of that, which we should have. Cool. Matter receiver. So this thing is pretty cool. We can set this up anywhere in our base. We're also going to need a way to power it. So can we do a power cell? I think I need some more. And actually, do we really need, hold on a second, power cell. Can we do the simple one? The simple one really doesn't need much. Yeah, I can probably totally do that. I need another, nope, that's not it. Need one of these. I don't have any gold nuggets, so let's make some gold nuggets. It's gonna craft me 18 of those, that's cool. So now we should be able to get some gold nuggets. 1, 2, cool. And then a power cell. We just want the simple one because this thing doesn't need that much power. It just needs to have access to power, right? So we'll put one of these in. We're going to need a power cell card, which is this thing. Again, we should have all of that. Cool. And if you remember right, to get this to work, we just have to link this to an existing power cell. So get in here, put you there, linked to ID 1. So now this will add another power cell to our circuit, and it will share the power, which means that that holds 1 million RF. This one up here holds 1 million RF. This one right here holds 250,000. So it'll actually be 2.25 million RF, right? So that's kind of cool. Where do I want to put this thing now? I want to put it someplace where we're going to be transmitted back to the base all the time. Do I want to put it outside or do I want to put it inside? I think I want to put it inside someplace, but where? I mean, I could totally put it, can't really put it here because things. I could put it over here. This would be fine. Go ahead and take this out right here. I think this will work. Ooh, that might not work either though. We'll have to check and see. So you go there. Let's go downstairs and we'll put the power cell underneath it. That'll be right over here. Hey, wow, this is super, super annoying. I think this will work. There's going to be another set of molecular assemblers here, so that may not work as well as I want it to. So anyway, let's put this in here. That'll give it power, right? We want to set all the sides to this to out. So that should be powering this. It is. Good. So that has power now. Now, how do we use it? Well, let me just tell you how we use it. The next thing that we're going to need for right now is going to be a, what's it called? Charged porter. No, not a charger, charged porter. So that's going to be this thing right here. And that's super easy to make too. A charged porter is nothing more than a block of redstone, 4 ender pearls, and some iron. So we'll go ahead and grab that, and it should start charging as soon as it gets in our inventory. It is. And it says that there's no target set, so we have to set the target. And the target is going to be that that matter receiver that we just put up here. This thing right here. So to charge it, it says that you need to sneak right click on a receiver. So boom. So now it's set to always transport me back to here, right? So no matter where I go in the world, if I right click this, it'll bring me back right here, which is cool because I have a tendency to get lost. Whenever I go out exploring, it's always difficult for me to make sure that I get back to where I want to be. But now, no matter where I'm at in the world, I should totally be able to. Oh, by the way, I finished this. How's this look? Those are our water mills generating cool amounts of GP, which makes it so easy for us to do the things. So no matter where I'm at, like I said, if I go over here, right? I find myself flying around and, oh my gosh, I'm in a bad place and I'm going to die. Go home, right? Cool. We can do this from across dimensions, which means if we're in the mining dimension, we can use it to get back home. If we're in the nether, we can use it to get back home. Cool. How cool is that? And that is going to be a good thing. So now we can do that. And I guess we're in a good position actually to go ahead and try to do something with this Ender Lily. We have one. We're going to totally need to get more. And you can set up a farm so it should actually harvest and get you more ender lilies. But the way to do it, you won't ever get another ender lily if you just plant this thing on grass and harvest it that way. You have to harvest it. You have to put it on end stone. So there should be a way for us to make some end stone. Let's take a look. So we can do it with a fluid transposer. We can do it with a block of sandstone and some resonant ender, 250 millibuckets, right? So let's get a ender pearl. And let's get some sand. And let's make a piece of sandstone. Cool. Yep. So now we'll come over here to our... Wow, there's some glitchiness going on there. Come over here to our Magma Crucible, which is this thing. Cook you. Come over here, put you in here, and as soon as we get 250 millibuckets, it should infuse it. And it should make endstone. Oh, I missed it. It's back in the system. So we put this here, and let's go with endstone, right? Cool. And I think if we do this right, can we do this with a farmer? Will a farmer take... Do I have an extra farmer? I don't know if a farmer will take one of these or not. So farmer, I don't have an extra farmer. And I don't think I have an extra... Well, I mean, can I make one? I might be able to just make one. I don't know if a farmer will work on this or not. You know what? Let's go upstairs and see. I've got these farmers here. It'll take it. It'll totally take it. I wonder if it'll give me ender lilies as a harvest. Let's find out. Because I don't need this to be anything spectacular. I just need it to get me ender pearls, right? Oh, this thing, oh, it's cool. It was on and then it turned off. How about that? Charlie, thank you so much for that suggestion. I didn't even realize that that would do that. Anyway, let's see if we can build a farmer. So that is going to be, where is the farmer? There it is. We need an iron casing, which we should be able to make. Don't have enough sticks. That's fine. Stick. So craft me several of those, please. Thank you. Give me one of those for that. That's cool. Hey, give me that. Thank you. So farmer. We need some Inori crystal blocks. So that's going to be iron blocks. Let's get 4 iron blocks. Four of those. Redstone, you can go back in there. RF monitor. I was working on base stuff, so I got all this inventory in here that I don't really need. Ugh. So that and that works. We got those Inori blocks. Now, how do we make Inori crystals? So an Inori crystal block with this is snowball, gray dye, button, and cobblestone. So I should have snowballs. No, I do. A button. Snow button. Just button. There's a button. And a piece of cobble, which I have, and some gray dye. So let's go get some gray dye from over here. Eventually we'll get all this storage tied together because, yeah, things. And actually we probably... Is there a gray dye here? That's a gray dye right there, isn't it? Yeah. So you come with me. And that should be everything that we need. It is so much slower walking up here than it is down in the basement on that concrete. Oh my gosh. So much slower. So let's see. So you can go there. You can go there. Button can go there. Cobblestone can go there. And iron block. Oh, I'm going to need more of that. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Not an iron block. Darn it. Yeah. I need to make those into Inori crystals, which means I need to turn off my magnet again, because, you know, the magnet's stupid. There we go. So now we can put those there, zap them. Now that becomes an Inori block. And, oh wait, do I need Inori blocks or powered Inori blocks? I don't think I even need the powered ones, do I? Farmer. Oh, it's just a regular Inari block, so I don't even need to do that. I'll come back and get that stuff later. Cool. So come downstairs and go in here, and let's make a farmer. Farmer, there. Seeds? I don't have any seeds. How do I not have any seeds? Do I have seeds up here? I do. I do. Cool. There we go. So now we got a farmer, and I think I've got a place that I can put this upstairs. We're going to need to power it. How do I want to power it? How about we power it with... Wait. That is super annoying. Relay. I got 2 relays here. Totally do that. Yeah, let's try that. Okay, so upstairs again, and I think I got a spot back here that I can use. Not exactly. I don't exactly have a space back here, do I? Let's put it in the base. How about that? Putting it in the base will probably be easier anyway, which, I mean, that needs to be a thing anyhow. Whoops, not down here, not there. Let's go down here. Let's go back here. This looks like a good place back here, I think. Like in here, maybe. So if I put this, I think I need to place it this way. Yeah, I need to place it this way. And if I put a piece of end stone here, oh, give me that. If I put a piece of end stone here and put this on it, actually put this in here and give it power, that's going to be too far away. Let's try this. Oh, that's the wrong wrench. You go there. Can I get to this? Do I have another relay? I don't. I kind of want this to start running through this, don't I? I do, actually. So give me another relay. We can make that happen, can't we? Again? If I tell you what, if you guys can tell me how to make that stop happening, every time I right click to get into my ME system, it sets it up so that R is the recipe key again. And I really don't like that. I need that to stop. I know that in the old NEI that there was a way that you could change that, but I haven't figured it out in this pack or in JEI, which is a thing that kind of annoys me. Okay, so you go there, and then you get to that, and then that should be powered, and it planted it. Cool. So now I just need to make some more end stone, and as this thing does its thing. We should get more ender pearls out of this, and we should also get more ender lilies, which will totally be a thing, and then we'll be able to make the coolant for our reactor. But sadly, folks, it looks like we're out of time, so I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe. The likes and subscriptions help out oh so immensely when it comes to those pesky YouTube search results. The other thing that helps out a lot is comments, so make sure you leave your comments right down here in the comment section below, and we'll chat about it. Leave your tips, your tricks, your pointers, your attaboys, your what in the world were you thinking, all that good stuff, and we will chat about it in kind. Also, don't forget to stop by the Discord server where we talk about all things Minecraft and other stuff as well. And big announcement. I mean, you guys saw the vlog from yesterday, and we've been leading up to it all week. Tomorrow, March the 1st, will be the launch date for the RB Plays Patreon server. And if you are a $5 patron or higher on my Patreon account, then you get to play modded Minecraft with us. We're going to be playing the Direwolf 20 pack, but you have to adjust your Pam's Harvest Craft version. We're going to be playing Direwolf 1.8 and Direwolf 20 for Minecraft version 1.12, but it's the 1.8 version of the pack, and it comes equipped with Pam's Harvest Craft version M, it needs to be version P. So you'll have to drop that into your mods folder and have that work. There's something about the way that the server configures that it doesn't like M, and so yeah, so that's the thing. But anyway, thanks so much for watching, folks. Hope you enjoyed, and until next time, we will catch you on the flip side. We'll see you later. Bye-bye. A very special thanks to my Patreon support staff. If you'd like to become a Patreon patron, visit my page at www.patreon.com/RB_plays to find out more details.